With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber on runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on 4th down, and he is going to go for it. Now Jackson. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down very close to the spot he needed. And it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less in a football, but a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. On 1st down, Vick. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Henry will score. Touchdown, Chicago. They go high formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. touchdown. Here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Off play action, Fields. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They cover him for a loss of a yard. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flew?
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kickers over there saying, thanks a lot, you just made my job a little...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, 4th and long here, late 2nd quarter. I mean, Charles, you knew that was going to be a very tough play to convert, but now not only do you not convert it, you give up a pick 6 the other way and give the other team all the momentum.
But, Brad, I don't think we ever go into a game where both teams don't tell us that they plan to be aggressive in what they're doing on offense. But there's aggressive, and then there's reckless. And how about this one? In the first half of a close game, that backfired on them in a big way. Now I think they're in a position where they have to take a lot of risks in order to try and catch up.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. As the crowd goes, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Doctor. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 5. Fields. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. A nightmare of the first.
All right.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making items over seasons with the man in black is season with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm
All right. Goddamn.
keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like work for 10K or cause it is.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not looking a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive with McFadden. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. You often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Running again, and again it's McFadden. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Someone's looking fresh, and his own line is definitely looking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst. Nice gain, too.
On 2nd down, McFadden. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go away.
We saw him shove a nice tackle on that play. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A game there of 30 big ones. Now a quick throw to Moss. And he will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3. Up the middle, McFadden. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Breeze to throw forward on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they work this well upfield across the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Well, he's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. It worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and win. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now a throw here, hauled in. The result only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll run it. Here's McFadden. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. He's going to go on 4th down. Looking deep for Hayward Bay. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darius Hayward Bay. 43 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-6 Vegas. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here comes Devin Hester, bringing it out.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Jackson now. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this 1st half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Jackson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, but we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again, Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Hester to return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score here and regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, having back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, hold it and get good yardage himself.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down now. Vic, and a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
And of course I missed the field goal.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down It's only a one-score game, third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. We have played 3 quarters. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Play action, Breeze. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Darius Hayward-Bay. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and go. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hester to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. On 2nd down, there's Jackson. And it's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Completes it to Hayward-Bay. Touchdown Raiders. Darius Hayward-Bay. 34 yards. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this 4th quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hester to return from his end zone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 4. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jackson to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. Breeze is going to throw, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
Our home team, 6.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Breeze is looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover after turnover.